Lizard.
Grey Wolf underscore G4L is here first.
Lizard.
Grey Wolf underscore G4L just claimed second.
It helps if I unmute myself. Haha. Yaha. We have Kitty. I believe she's feeling better now that the smoke alarm's no longer screaming at her. And we have another lovely day to paint. We have another day to paint, my love. How are you? Are you feeling okay now that you've gotten a chance to hide appropriately from the loud, blaring, evil smoke alarm? Hmm? Welcome in, Jay. How are you? Grey Wolf, I see you as well, or I saw you as well. How are you? How are you? What's up? You want me to open a window for you? I'll open a window for you. Give me a second. There we go. Window is open. All right, so we were working on our Batasaurus Rex. Kind of did this side, and I'm like, I need to lighten up this red a little bit. But I kind of want to finish painting it all and then figure out where I want to go from there. So I will probably need a glove today. Because we can do a variety of things. Rushi acquired. Orange acquired. Good evening, Hograt. How are you? There we go. There we go. What's up, sweetie? You want to hang out right there for me? You want to hang out right there? That's okay. Love you. Love you, pretty kitty. Hi. Hello. What's up? Hi. I know you're not okay after the smoke alarm went off. I'm sorry. What you doing? What's up? What's up? Want to say hello? Want to say hello to everybody? Can I get a ooh? Can I get meow meow? Can I get a meow meow meow? I guess not. I guess she won't give me a meow meow. Fifty-five, feeling fine. How you doing, KT? Catcher's come out from hiding after the smoke alarm incident, so I am stuck between having Cat ponder if she wants to drink my frickin' tea, which is a no-no, or try to tip it and see what's in the cup. You know, you know, Katie Lou. She's she's cat sitting a cat, and she swore she needed to call a priest. Do you know there are times I swear I need to call a priest with you? Yes. Hello. Hello. Hello, my love. It's pretty kitty. Teeth plus claws equal priest time. Okay. I do want you to be a little careful near my keyboard, though. Please and thank you. I'm going to put that underneath so you can't accidentally, push buttons on it. That was still one of the funniest times of Day 9 streams, getting to watch that one live. Robo Horse. Your evening out here in the boonies. Might I recommend indiscriminate explosions? And or I didn't say explosions. You you I said no such thing. That would be I cannot encourage said behavior. Hi. How are you, sweetie? Good evening. Good evening, Kelly. I'm having cat fun right now. Can I help you? Are you lost? Huh? Are you lost? Are you curious about something right now, my love? Think of the kitties, doggos, and chickens. I mean, I'll think of the kitties and the doggos, but the chickens, they're just delicious. Call it natural selection. What's up? Hmm? I'm right here. What do you mean, how dare I? Well, okay, so the gray one can. I mean, as long as they're doing their job. Are you going to be like the lady on that I used to see on TikTok that's like throwing a wicker basket at the penthouse and going, "I'm here from the rent, you lazy suckers." That is now. I mean, I can accept that, KT. If they're doing their job, I'm with you. But if they're not, it's time for life to be life. Um, so she would throw like a wicker basket at the hen house, and she goes, "I'm here for the effing rent." Ah, I understand. You have the retirement farm. Um, yeah, she was on. I would see her on the socials, and she'd be like, "I'm here for the effing rent," and throw a wicker basket at the hen house. And one day, like the production was starting to slow down a little bit. She's like, "Excuse me, ma'ams, I need to have a conversation with you about the price of eggs and how production's slacking." Or the lady with chicken Elizabeth nugget. That runs a farm. I think it's in Kansas City. No, it's not Kansas City. But she has like horses, donkeys, other things, other assorted animals, or horses, donkeys, ostrich at one point. And she would often film herself with the ostrich, and the ostrich would just be as mean as could be. Yeah, it is fair, Kel. It's just it's not as funny, right? How are the quails? It's been a while since I heard from them. We goes, Hootie Ella Rudy. How are you? How fares your day? Enjoy being the bish and doing whatever it is you bish to bish be bishing. If all else is unclear, blame Hootie. Looked for Hootie last night in Frog Stream. Nowhere to be found. Saw Hootie being being sociable and brush for hire stream. Does he talk to me? Nope. Nope. I'll be bishing. You ate all of the quail? I thought you were going to keep them for a while longer for egg production. Aha. Ah, I understand. Mm-hmm. I need to sit down because my hip's killing me for some reason today. Oh. All right. I need to figure out and go back to the Container Store more than likely. And see if I can get a 36-inch shelf. I need another shelf. I need another shelf. So, what color should I make the cables? We can continue to paint and come back to that. Everyone have a good day. Oh, I will be streaming tomorrow, by the way. We'll probably start around 7:30ish, and we'll go until me and Frog get tired of playing. But I'll probably spend an hour painting before he gets online and plays. Just as an FYI. Thank you for that resubscription.
420 just subscribed for 11 months.
You know what happens? Actually, Auntie, it's 11/3. It's 3/13 is when my affiliate anniversary is. Pretty sure it's 3/13 is what I set it to. Because I had a chance to move it and I moved it back. I moved it to a Friday. I'll probably take that day off of work and do an extra long stream or something. But yeah, we're nearly there. It's nearly been a year. It's nearly been a full year. It's unreal. Thank you for that support, though. It's really important. It really means a lot. Really helpful. It's really helpful, sir. You got class today?
Thank you, Pixie, coming in with the awesome people.
Thank you for that, Pixie. And apparently it's kicked off a hype train with your subscription, Froggenstein. Thank you so much for that. Oh. No, 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 no. Okay, hold on. I need to do shout out things and be this the streamer thing. Hey, Pixie, aren't you supposed to go to bed so I, you know, don't have to listen to you complain tomorrow when you're at your stream going, I didn't sleep enough last night.
Emotional damage.
Hoot request a dad joke.
That joke. We have what musical instrument is found in the bathroom? A tube of toothpaste. There are no mods here. There's only me. If you're not, give Pixie a follow. They frequently stream during the day. And, or the lovely Dave Fanish Viking that somehow managed to find their way into my life. I don't know how. But they do amazing things. They're super cool people, and they just cheered 100 biddies. They do a lot of streamer support stuff, can help you set up streamer bots, do overlays, and all kinds of fun things. Hello, sweetie. How are you? Are you okay? Oh, what happened? You want to say hello? We have the amazing people of Pixie here. All right. Are we on an adventure through my desk? The queen. She is definitely something right now. She's really upset with me. So when I made my green beans with dinner tonight with the pork belly, I had water in there or the olive oil, one of the two, started smoking. What was what? My notebook? Or the kitty? It's a list of everybody that raids or hangs out for extended periods of times. It helps me remember when I make my evening post. Hey. It helps me remember who raided in and what was going on. So when I do my hobby hangout post, I can, or my hobby post, I can manually write in the names and remember who's raided in, where did I take my raiders, and just kind of report on the day, as it were. It's a way to help people on Instagram find other people if they wanted to, or check out what's going on. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. You've never had pork? That's right, Hootie. You've never done Korean barbecue either. Monster. I find writing things down sometimes helps me remember, and the act of it when I'm trying to remember everything at 9 o'clock at night when my brain's like, you need to go to bed and shut down. It's like, but you wrote a note down. Do the note thing or F off, sir. It is important. It is the ritual of the evening. Did I even take a picture of it and save it? StreamerBot ties into Discord? Or is it CalBot? Oh. Hey, Hootie. 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 This is pork belly. Smoked burnt ends. Yes, I made those. Let me tell you, they're just as good reheated. Had them with some rice, some black bean, some Spanish Spanish infused rice or Spanish inspired rice. It was a red rice with red peppers and onions and one of those things from a little bag. And I was like, oh, whatever, I don't care. And a few ounces of pork belly, and I will tell you what, I am feeling full and delicious. Tomorrow's dinner will be the exact same thing again, but with tater tots. Um, this is supposed to be like a plant-based thing. It's like one of those little bag containers of like rice or stuff. I tend to keep them in the pantry for when I want to um, have a quick, like, so I can have it when I'm having like dinner. Because one of the things I dislike more than anything is like making a big batch of rice and being, well, I got to eat this 5 days a week now. But the bags of rice are more expensive. Yes, I know. But at the same time, I get the one serving that I want. And I'm like, I'm good. I am literally good. Because I usually have chicken and rice for lunch. So I like to mix up my dinners just a smidgen. And I got to get all that darkness in there. But it was a sama, so it was rice, red peppers, and onions. I mean, it's all right stuff. It's just mmm. So I keep forgetting that in my freezer I have edamame, like the bags that you can, the single serving bags. And I open my freezer, I'm like, ooh, edamame. When you said that, Frog, it reminded me I have that. And I bought them because they're delicious. But that sounds delicious too. I have pork chops in the freezer that I can warm up for or pull out and smoke or bake. Whatever I would like to do with them. They are delicious. I am always excited, Frog. I get to hang out with you for a couple of hours. We get to chat and go through Tiny Big Wars game and see if he, shrinks off into existence of nothing or if he provides beneficial input. I am always looking forward to it. It has actually been the highlight of my week. Given everything that I have going on today and through all of the madness, I look forward to that frog more than you realize. I'll probably go live around 7:30 and just hang out and wait upon bated breath for you, good sir. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I need to wake up, you know, physically get my butt out of bed early / on time so I can make myself some grits and cheese. Your tooth doing better, and was the dentist able to help accommodate and relieve some of the pain, if not all of it? What's up? Hmm? What's up, sweetie? At least the antibiotics will help keep the inflammation down, hopefully, so you're not in complete pain. And I don't know if you're a person that prescribes to prebiotics and probiotics, but ooh, man, that's the stuff that bothered the antibiotic stuff, man. That's rough. But a doctor finally told me one day, when you take the antibiotics, try to make sure you're taking prebiotics and probiotics with it to try to keep your gut health up. And ever since then, I was never stopped taking it. Mm. Um, what what they explained to me at the time was that essentially the antibiotics kills any gut health that you have because antibiotics today are like overly aggressive. But I mean, they have to be. So I mean, it's not the antibiotics' fault. It's just the way life is. So if you find yourself having a little bit of extra trips to you know where, you may want to consider it. Just as a friendly piece of advice. The root canal, not a problem at all. That I had no issues with. The temporary cap and the antibiotics, that's the stuff that bothered me more than anything else. I can do almost anything, but man, you're like, oh, you're gonna have to have a temporary cap. It's like, just shoot me. I'll consider that right now. Can you just like, can we just like shoot me? Maybe is that going to be easier? because I did the. I've had 2 root canals and a cap replacement, I guess you would say. Or I don't know if it was a full root canal, but it was something. But I had like a back tooth that I broke off when I was eating a taco one day, and I was like, "Son of a biscuit!" I'm like, "You know," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Yeah, I know. It's just it's one of those because somebody asked me, I'm like, dude, that stuff like the temporary cap piece was the part that bothered me the most because it was still tender. But like the moment that you get like the full cap on the tooth, it was like night and day. Like complete and utter night and day. I'm like, why did we do it this way? Like, geez Louise, it was so much nicer. Oh. But that was a recommendation that I got. I actually ran out of yogurt this morning. I was like, son of a biscuit. I knew I was low, but I didn't get any at the grocery store when I was there Saturday, so I will go through my grits and eat them up. Nom 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 nom. I have plenty of cheddar cheese in the fridge. And on top of that, I have the fat iron peppermill stuff that's just gorgeous to have. No, you're not. I know you're not. You got to my front door that fast after being in New York, you're at the wrong spot, Hootie. Well, I didn't know you were that close to me. I'm gonna have to move now. Too close. Too close. I'm kidding. All right, so we were painting up the door. I need to figure out what I want to do for the grays. I kind of want to go a little bit darker. I know for the tailpipes I want to do metallics. No, 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 no. So does that mean you're in a retirement community, Hootie? Are you that old? Need to take this up again. All right. Back to her. Where else should I go? What you painting tonight? Hootie? You doing more darves? More darvsy dorvsies? Boom, boom. Oh, son of a biscuit. I need to find that and send it to Katie. That's what I need to do. I just remembered. Alright, let's get the base coats of this squared away. Oh, not the right red. Oh, thank you, Siri, for letting me know that an ad break is going to start soon. I did not know this was a feature for you now. Oh, itchy on my leg. Hi, Barbie. With a big old stretch. Charge. Hey, Hootie, I have a question for you. If you're still about. Kind of wondering if I want to do it that way. Because you do stagger your colors a little bit. Like that's red. Do this band in blue. There we go. Ooh. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Itchy, itchy. All right, so that's going to shape that up, and then I can do this in the rusted red. Maybe. Maybe. Good morning, Tiny Big Horse. How are you? Gracias. How you doing? If you want to join us, feel free. We'll be in Froggenstein's Discord. I was gonna go live around 7:30 and just kind of paint and chill until it was time to join up with Frog, and have a great night with him, and go through the game with him. I mean, if you want us just to kind of go through it and see what we think, and then join us, that'd be okay as well. I mean, I'll have a recording of it up on YouTube, in both vertical format. It's a little spicy right now. Um, yeah, because all of my streams are dual streamed to YouTube. Um, oh, you're on patrol duty? Son of a biscuit! It's that bad? All right. That's oh, it's not going to end well. You did see Jon Stewart's rant, right? Are you serious? That is unreal. My God. That's what I said to that is my God. just keeping an eye, just like calling it in as they see it and letting people know it's coming kind of deal? Or is it just, uh, everybody's just kind of banding together and letting them know that ICE is in the neighborhood and causing issues? I gotcha. Not 3D printed whistles, I hope. Well, I mean, they would still work. It's just, I know there's better out there. I mean, technically, they can't stop you, oddly enough. Well, yeah, so the police officers are smart, or showing a level of intelligence that nobody else is, which is you can't alienate your neighborhoods. Because once all of this is done, you can only hope when. Um, they still have to live in the neighborhood. Yeah, you mentioned that. Of course, when you said that, I was like, you know, I feel like there's somebody that needs to learn a lesson about doing dumb things in blue states, because it never ends well for those doing the dumb things in the blue states. I mean, sometimes you have to go to like a third party, and it's like, this isn't going to end well, guys. It, oh, it's frustrating. It's not easy for you either, but I just, the sustainability of it all is not there. It's kind of annoying that so much of it's being done this way. Yeah. And it's not supposed to be absolutely crazy. You're supposed to be in Minnesota where it's your biggest concern is, did Jerry return the snowblower with gasoline or fuel in it? You would you would no. I know they're not. They like to talk about all that crap, but the moment they actually have to do something, oh no. They can't raise their hand and be bothered to help. Are you crazy, sir? They might have to actually stand on a principle? That's crazy talk, sir. Crazy talk.
Wizard. Lizard. Blizzard.
And there's laden roses. Oh no. You're a libertarian. Well, see, they have to argue about it, Tiny Big Wars. And then they have to deliberate. And then once they deliberate, they'll make a decision that makes no sense whatsoever, and it'll be a year too late, right? Like, I enjoy all the libertarians and the jokes that they have, but at the same time, it's like, what are you guys actually doing with your lives, right? Like, here's your actual moment to do something and make a change. What are you going to do? We have to discuss with our libertarian hive mind to see if it's an okay thing. But aren't you a libertarian and meant to be like independent thinkers? Well, you see, it's like, okay. So the answer to my question was no, you're not. Got it. What was it? George Takei one time said, "Don't worry, Canada. We're we're making stickers as fast as we can to stick on our windshields for everybody." Yeah. That. So I had one of my weird thoughts when I was driving, because that's usually when I have my weird thoughts, is when I'm operating a motor vehicle. Um, you know the joke about the district splitting up and everybody going, "Oh well, Texas is gonna be its own district," and blah 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 blah, from like the Hunger Games. Every time that I think about that and I think about our current situation, I can't do nothing but laugh and go, "So y'all want to revise that meme?" Yeah, right. Because I mean, they're like, "Oh, we're Texas, therefore we are going to, we've got all these guns and we're not afraid to use them." Well, I just want to point out, right now in Texas, you're doing the same thing that everybody else is doing, and you're not doing yourselves any favor. Just as an FYI. But it's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing a game tomorrow with Frag. Have some fun, roll some dice, and enjoy. Yeah, the gray is going to be much better. I mean, it. I can understand both points of view, right? Like seeing somebody play your game and like talk about all of the stuff that goes into it. Making the game is one thing. Playing the game and seeing other people play your game and the thoughts on it. I will say this though. So one year at Dragon Con, I was wandering around and somebody was selling like a game of war. You're all good. Um, I don't know how to hold back anymore. Kind of tired of holding back. Um, so I thought, oh, this is kind of cool. I'll buy the art for my nephew because he likes books. He likes the art reminded me of Calvin and Hobbes. My brother really likes board games with him. Uh, so I was like, oh, let me buy this. So my brother, and I buy said board game for or said game of war, right? It's just a simple card game of war where you just, flip the card games. My brother starts reading the directions and he looks over at me, he mouths the words, holy shite, this is a lot. It's like, yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be that much. Like, I didn't think it was going to be that intense. I was wrong. And I mean, it wasn't a bad game. It's just, it was a lot. So it's not about weirdness, right? It's about clarity of rules sometimes. Like so his game of war was like cats versus aliens sort of deal. So every card had like something special you do on it. Like every card. Uh, so you could end up in a risk situation where you have to fight on multiple fronts. Yeah. Oh, I might have to buy another copy of her game and send it up to my nephew. Have two box or yeah, that's right. You said you were expanding the game. Uh, so my nephew really likes Risk. Oh, and because he really likes Risk, he would probably really like this game because it would be something similar. I think why he likes Risk so much is he gets to roll dice. Yeah. So he'll probably enjoy playing it. My brother might like it too because it's going to be easier to set up than Risk. and should go faster, in theory. Yeah, that's exactly what, you know, is fun to do, right? I don't mind that at all. Starter deck's okay with me. Was Uncle Adam was saying it one day, is that sometimes if you ever want to play a game, you might have to paint up 2 armies so you can play against somebody. Yeah. Hello, Stark. Hello, Melody. How are you? Ba-da. This is definitely not lit. Definitely not lit. 100% not lit. Yeah, so Uncle Adam was talking about that when I was watching his YouTube channel a lot, is that sometimes if you wanted someone to help play an army or join an army or play a game, you might have to paint 2 armies so you could play against somebody every so often. It's not a bad idea. It's just, you know, like when you buy like starter boxes or combat patrol boxes, it's easy. And that kind of stuff is always fun. Your name, um, lit, reminds me of somebody else's name. It took me a moment. It took me a moment. I have like 5 names for every person under the sun. All right, so my grays aren't that far off. Yeah, you still need people to play with. You're correct. Um, it's just the social awkwardness of our friends. Um, is what sometimes reminds me of the challenges that we experience from years and theirs. We needed the safety reflector on the top of the headlight. But you know, it's just the simple stuff like that. It's like just because it's start collecting box doesn't mean that it's not going to be an enjoyable game or there's not parts of it that are just absolutely going to be banger. All right, so that's all grayed out. I think I do want to lighten this gray up just a smidge on this other Fendar. For me, sometimes it's not about adding. It can be about some, like, you read 40K rules and you're like, I could go outside and touch grass, right? Or Magic the Gathering and its joke of a rule system. Be safe, Jay. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a great Thursday and everything goes well and swell. She will get plenty of pets and lovin's. She always does. She will be super cuddly tonight, probably. Don't get lost, Lit. See you later. Be safe. May your travels be well. There we go. Blue. Mm. Oh. So the blue is looking a little bit better, which means I need to do hey you, hey you, hey you. Hello, sweetie. How are you? Want to say hello to Mama Lion? You want to say hello to Mama Lion? Can I get a hello? Can we get a meow? Can we get a meow meow? Can we get a meow meow meow? Hmm? Can we get a meow meow meow? Can we get a meow? Meow. Meow. If you say meow, it may wake Mochi. Hmm. 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 Big old stretch. Yeah. She's a little not happy right now with me, so. So. uh, she's upset with me because I accidentally triggered the smoke detector today. I was air frying some green beans, and the olive oil that I had in the bottom of the silicone bucket, apparently I put too much in there and it started smoking. And then the smoke detector's like, fire detected. I'm like, son of a biscuit. And all of a sudden I hear her nails go like loud against there, and she starts doing the Scooby Doo on the kitchen floor trying to run away from it. It's like, well, that's not good. So what's got you so upset? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, yeah, that tends to be a reason to be annoyed. That tends to be a valid and acceptable reason to be annoyed. We agree upon the thing. Sometimes you want to be able to have the house to yourself. What's up? Did you find something to play with back there? Well, what do you mean, morale? Tell me what happened. Hmm? I know. And what else happened today? I know, we played together quite a bit today. It is. She's she's a little delayed with her I want to be annoyed with you human conversational pieces. But she's okay. Thank you for letting me have Lion one night a month. It is much appreciated. Provided he's not busy that time. We'll just have to give do I just have to convince him to make jambalaya one night? Is that the healthy trade-off? Chili's fine. I make a mean Texan red, so kind of looking forward to. If the temperature keeps dropping, I think I have enough for one more round of chili, red chili in my freezer. Um, so a bomb chili. I mean, so my chili is still talked about at the meat market to this day. It's a recipe adaptation from the meat church, or it is the meat church recipe. I just modify one or two little things and mix in like a wild game ground piece instead of all chili. Check out the meat church. So he has two white chilies on there. I did one with turkey and beans. I added more beans than meat to try to balance it out a little bit. It wasn't bad. I just forgot the cornstarch slurry. But it was kind of like I think somebody was pointing out, it was like it's almost like a chicken tortilla soup or chicken tortilla soup, which is, good, but at the same time, it's like you want that chili. Because I am starting to see why white chicken chili is so hard to pull off. Like, it's just not easy. Because I made it, I was like, that's pretty good. Um, for me, it's a trauma thing. Like I grew up, my parents made chili, and they made it with kidney beans, and it's a textural issue for me. But in a white chicken chili, when you use something like pinto, not pintos, Well, you could use white bean, Great Northern bean, and chickpeas is what I ended up using because I grabbed a can of Great Northern and a can of chickpeas. They wasn't bad. Um, and that chili wasn't bad because it was like a thin chili. But when it's like a thick chili, I don't like the kidney beans. It's just a textural ugh for me. Like I cannot get past the textures of it. Like to this even to today, I still don't like getting beans from like Chipotle. Uh, Mama Lion said you're a bad person and that we should get you at a stake and burn you because you believe that beans should be in chili. Or worse, you believe that Skyline chili is the best chili. Sounds right. So I've tried eating beans and I've tried growing past it. So I've been trying to add more beans into my diet. Um, I have a bean jammy thing that I've been trying to make, but I keep sidetracking myself because I go to the grocery market. I go to the grocery store. I'm like, I'm not doing that this weekend or today. And I think part of it's I'm really waiting for the temperature to drop or try to drop. So it's like a warm, cozy meal instead of um, it's 100 degrees outside. Here's a really warm bean and tomato dish. So it's someone had posted it and the plant slant tried it and he was like, yeah. So if you serve it over, so it's like essentially it's like Great Northern beans and it's not a warm weather thing. It's one of those. It's like if you served it along with a grilled cheese or like a crusty bread to dip in it, you'd enjoy it like a great deal, right? Um, oh, biscuit. I need to put up my timer. I'm losing track of time. Oh, because if I find the recipe, I'll send it to Lion Mama. Um, I know where it's at. I have to go find it. Put up my raid timer. I do need to go to work tomorrow, and I need to try to get out of bed at a reasonable hour and make my grits and stuff in the morning. I don't want to go to work in the morning. Stupid work. Um, but it's an interesting, like, for me, it's an interesting replacement to trying to, instead of eating meat out all day long or with a dinner, eat that instead. But it's one where you have to add something. And if you served it over rice or you served it over, like, ate it with a crusty bread, it would be good. Like, it's a topping dish, but it's like a hearty topping dish. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I mean, it's just one of those things that it's like, because we live in the South, our weather can swing from 30 degrees one day to being almost 70 the next. And trust me, eating 70-degree chilly weather is different than eating 30-degree chilly weather. But I enjoy. So I haven't made a lot of chili this year because I've been waiting for the temperature to drop. Like I made it for the. I made a batch for myself already once when it was we had like a hard snap, and then I made a two batches up for the meat market guys at the meat market. Um, one bad stuff. It's like I made it, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, warmer weather just rolled in. I'm like, son of a biscuit. I dislike you so much, weather. Mm-hmm. I should probably get the rest of his teeth in the orange. Whoopsie. In the song? Or another cub? Yes. I have an answer for one of those. Because I was not digging that song either. It was some weird song. I mean, it's the video game lo-fi playlist from Spotify, but you still find some weird ones. Like I genuinely wonder what some people really like for music sometimes. And I can be pretty agnostic with music, and even then, I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure this is a song we should be singing in public right now? Oh, stretch. Tense. Gotta loosen up some. I know that ad's running an ad break Twitch, but I'm trying to space them out a little bit so I can go raid my buddy Chimera. He's about to start doing his weekly roundup, but he has to let the ads run first because he goes live at 8:30 exactly, or 7:30 exactly. I think that's the right choice that I made. No, not really. I think I know what I need to do different. I think I know what I need to do. Also, Mama, did you watch Juju Kaisen? Are you a Juju Kaisen watcher? Okay, that's a darker fantasy. Ah, I got you. I understand. It's like the Lord of Lies. I've tried watching it, but there's times I had to turn it off. I'm like, I can't do this right now. I can't do this. This is not breakfast material anime. We made quite a bit of progress tonight. Got this side mostly done. I just need to do all the black lining on this side. Do my freehanding bits. And then I need to figure out how I want to paint these tubes, and I think this might just get metallic. And then this tube out here might get a color on it and call it a day. I gotta do all this stuff on this wheel, but I mean, ugh, do stuff on a wheel. Said and so. And all the raised bits in here got white. But I really need to put this paintbrush down. I need to put the paintbrush down, painty. Put the paintbrush down. Put it down. Exactly. All right. If I don't put it down, I want to keep going, but I can't keep going. I really do need to. Oh, we need to go right into somebody. This is what we definitely need to do. And our normal raid target is usually our good friend Chimera. And I'm curious to see if he's... he is back from his break. So we're going to start our raid, and we're going to go say hello to the beautiful, 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 beautiful man that is Chimera, that is doing his weekly roundup. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for being such awesome viewers and individuals. Have a great Thursday, and we will see you tomorrow night. We're going to do a game with Frankenstein, and I'll go live about 7:30. He'll show up somewhere around after 8, and we're going to play Tiny Big Wars, Undead Wars, on stream. So I hope you all have a great day, and be awesome.